men are becoming useless. They are gradually and steadily becoming useless, especially in relationships, because we have allowed ourselves for society to program us into thinking that all that makes you a man is your ability to provide, most especially finance, giving money, and to have sex. Asa. So they are walking around with shoulders high, and all that they do in their relationship, all that they are good for, is that they provide money and they are good in bed. Asa. When the man has these two, he think he has arrived. And I wonder, you see, I made a video, you can go back and check my content. I made a video about the importance of having a mind of your own, not letting society dictate how you think. If you have a mind of your own, you will begin to ask questions. Because if all that makes you as a man is your ability to give money and you performing in bed, what is the difference between you and the goat in your house? What is the difference between you and the lion in the bush? When the goat gives birth, it feeds. When a lion gives birth, it goes out to hunt and come and provide for the family. Now I bring it forth, right? So they provide, and they do have sex too. So if you are having sex like the animals do, and you are providing like the animals do, what makes you think you are special? There is a reason why God said you are the head of your home. What is in the head? You have the eyes, number one. What does the eyes do? It's for vision. Do you have vision as a man? Let's talk business. The relationship that you are in, do you have a defined place that you are taking the relationship to? Do you have a dream for that relationship? Or you just go out, go eat outside, and you come, you just wake up, have sex, pay bills, and that is just it. You don't know where you are going. There's no direction. Do you have vision? Do you have a plan? Those are the questions you have to be asking yourself. What else do you have in the head? You have the brain, the mind to think. When there is a complex issue in the family, can you think to find solutions? Can you think to bring out solutions? There was this time I was talking to, and the woman said anytime she is having a difficulty at work, she is in a hurry to go home, because she knows that the moment she brings it out to the husband will come up with a solution. That's the man's brain is working. So do you have the brain to raise children as a man? Those are the important questions you should be asking yourselves. You have the nose in the head. You have the nose there. Do you have the nose to smell danger when they are coming? Assuming your wife has come to you, or your girlfriend or whatever is sharing a proposal to you. There is a business plan that she is talking to you. She wants to go and do something. When she is talking to you, can you smell those weak points in her speech? When we are raising a family and one kid is going wayward, before that will even happen, through their behavior, can you smell danger coming to see that if I don't take care of this small boy, he's going to be behaving in the future? Can you smell the danger before they come? Those are the questions you have to be asking yourself. Then you deal with that. It's not a matter of providing, giving money. And I feel so ashamed when people are bragging with those things. A lot of you men are just 1K away from relegation zone, because all that the woman gets from you is money. When the woman finally becomes stable financially, you are not needed anymore. You are not needed. Sometimes we talk too much as if women are ungrateful, but let's face the fact, because you are not providing anything aside finances. You are not providing anything. The benefits she is getting from you is 100 cedis a month, is 1,000 cedis a month. So, onyame na dom no nsu timi nya adwuma bi be man 100 cedis, 1,000 cedis a month now. Are you not relegated? We are just using house rent, little bills, school fees, and to trap women. Senka a man very stable financially, like how most men are today. I am telling you, most of you would have lost your relationships. Most of you would have lost your relationships because you are not providing anything. You are just there. There's no vision. There's no plan. The relationship is not going anywhere. I love you, sir. It's not nothing. When somebody says, and you have heard this statement before, most of the time from worldly people, especially when they are advising these young girls, you hear this kind of statement. Don't focus on money. Don't focus on money. When I was marrying my wife, I didn't have anything. I had nothing when I was marrying my wife. Those are half truths. I have nothing means I have nothing in terms of money. He had value. He didn't tell you that. He had discipline. He didn't tell you that. He had hard working skills. He didn't tell you that. He had character. He didn't tell you that. He had vision. He didn't tell you that. He had purpose, but he didn't tell you that. So I had nothing. You just take it like I had nothing, as in I had nothing. He's just talking about money. And let me surprise you. All these things that I've mentioned, the discipline, the hard work, the vision, the purpose, all those things come together to give you the money. So when they are telling you I had nothing when I was marrying my wife, they actually had something. They actually had the building blocks of money. The money hadn't come in physicality, but they had what will propel them to get that money. They had it. They had a vision. So what you are supposed to focus on first is not the money. I always say this. It is the building blocks that will take you to the money. If all that you need is the money, do you think rich people will be training their kids? Why do they send their kids to school? Why did they trade? Why won't they just pack money in the bag and just hand it over to them to wear and start doing their own thing? Because they know that no matter if a person is not educated, if a person is not, and when I'm talking about education, I'm not talking about classroom education. So they know that if a person's character is not built, the disciplinary skills is not built, the vision of that person is not built, all this thing inclusive is what I call education. So they know that if their children are not built in this aspect of their life, no matter how much money they give them, it's kind of shit. That is why they still educate them. Until you get to that point where Oba Wonisika, she is very sufficient. She is okay with life. But she still say, without you, my life is not complete. Until you get to that point, you have to start changing something. Where even though Oba Nisika owo nyina, Oba no connections owo nyina, Oba no access in life owo nyina, she still need you in her life. Until you get to that point, there is a big problem that you need to look at. There is a big problem. If you can easily be relegated because a woman has money, you are not yet a man. If you can easily be disposed just because your girlfriend now has money, that means value no they equate ska. Value no, we are equating it to money. So she's basically telling you that when yes, so you can be disposed. So focus on the most important things. Build yourself as a man. Have vision. Have a plan for your life. If a lady comes into your life, give her more than money. Let her know that, or let her say to herself, say, without money, she's going to be with you. That is when we are talking.